So we've gone past our first arc between Kanako and Sumika. We've got the foundation that is set between them. And now here we are in the final episode where I assume we're just going to, well, for the most part, we're going to finish up the rest of Volume 4. And I assume we're just gonna have a little bit of a tease for what could be a Season 2 if there ever is a Yuri anime that gets a Season 2. But also, you know, I would assume it's just gonna be them just telling you, go read the manga, to which you should. If you enjoyed the anime all the way until this point, then you should probably, you should probably check out the manga. But I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate the people who have stuck around with me since the anime started. So I'm glad that you've been following me on this little journey, and I hope to see you guys around. But if I don't, you know, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Like if you like the video, dislike if you dislike the video. We're gonna get started. I really like that this opening showcased like a lot of Yano and Hime, right? We've got a little bit of them as well, but a lot of it is for Yano and Hime, but they're so... like, after we kind of hit Kanako and Sumika's little arc, kind of just forgot about them. I mean, it still had some really good scenes during said arc, but it was really just, you know, the Kanako and Sumika show. Wait, you were fine with the other one, but not... Yeah. I are petite. It's this Stockholm syndrome. I'm starting to really enjoy my work. Look at Sumika fucking getting Hime, fishing for Hime's response. Just boobas. Wow is right for sure. She loves it. Oh my god. But it's so close. Ooh, Hime's out here. Isn't that too sexy? Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Well, you guys haven't seen each other in years. Remember, Hime, flat is justice. Yeah, and also, for some reason, your fucking boobs just... your boob physics just go up by like 120%. My chest ruins the design. It looks a little bit too great. Oh, if that's the case. No, Yano, it's... I'm just a second year. I'm not really thinking about that. Uh-oh. Oh my god. This fucking comedic music with the fucking drums is going bah, 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 bah. What I'm most happy. Damn, look at her fucking asserting her dominance out here. Like I said, Sumika's out here dominating everyone right now. Damn! What kind of bra are you wearing? That's just fucking... Look at her coming in! Gotta protect her big sister! I'm gonna do everything for you. Hold on, I'll do that too! Oh? Giving her a lot of attention. You been getting some comments out here? Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Do you feel the same? Or you think she was... Yeah, oh. Ooh, you only want it to yourself? Aww, aww. Oh, the poor... The censored drape. She wants to look good too. Aww. She's admitting to it. Yeah, well, guess what? You're getting a face full of it. You got what you got. You got what you deserved. Oh. Ooh. She's got a little vest on. Oh, because that's what she was talking about in the beginning. No, she doesn't want anybody else to see it except her. Come on now. Come on, Hime. Fucking say it. Oh, that's what she means, huh? Stop being so misleading! Look, Hime, if you had just said that and meant it, I don't know. Ooh, the blend of tea that everybody's done? Students recommended tea. As it's meant to be your personal recommendation. Oh, okay. Tastes like tea. Ah. Yeah, and that was the tea that Nene gave. The tea between her and Sumika back when they were used to be Schwestern. Uh-oh. Oh, you're getting left behind, Hime. Rip. It just tastes like tea to me. Look, everybody can probably help you. You need to just tell them to say, I can't tell the difference. Work power to improve. Thanks to everyone, Hime. Come on now. Your work power a bit more. Oh, really fucking buttering her up before. Aren't you all underestimating me a little? Oh, I swear, it's like we keep seeing that girl. So like, she's just been around. She truly is a fucking regular. Who's just been around for a while. A regular customer, yeah. It's been a while, yeah. She's been here for a while. No, you have to. You have to. Wow, she's fucking putting it on them! Please help me with my work. Tea is my specialty. Look at her power of eking it out. Almost anything. Raspberry. He's something berry. Oh, there's both. Oh, lemon. Uh-oh. Damn, she fucking gave you the script for you, Hime. Oh. We're going to the back, Hime. Alright. Alright. Okay. So what's Alright, what's your punchline, Hime? Well, cross off the kind of. Yeah, that's right. Just don't think too hard about it, Hime. She's just a tsundere. Damn, she's bringing it up again, except in front of everyone. Oh, you might be pushing her a little bit too much. Oh. Yeah, okay, you little tsundere. Oh, look at her just laying on the piano. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Yano. Oh my god, the far away. Yuri's your job, right? Oh my god, look. Oh, we've got a nice little special art by Mimon herself. And also, it's Yoko! But alright, folks, we are going to get right back to the center. I don't write notes for this one, so. Alright, so that was the final episode of Yuri Is My Job. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode. It just covers like the last few chapters, or is it the last chapter of volume 4, right? And it's just the whole like summer uniform stuff, and then the whole thing with Yano's boobs, because of course. We've got, you know, we've made note about how big Yano's boobs is, especially that one shot with Hime sitting down and then Yano standing up, and then we've got like a camera from Hime's perspective as she's just looking up at Yano, and all you see is just her boobs, and it's and it's just like, damn, dog. Also, I'm not gonna be going through like scene by scene or anything as I usually do, just because the internet here kind of fucking sucks, and like I can't really go back and forth without it just like without having to like sit here for the next 2 minutes waiting for it to freaking load, and then I just forget what the hell I was supposed to be talking about. So I've got a few things that I wanted to talk about. The first one is I really like them actually acknowledging the woman towards the end, which I've recognized her throughout the whole series. You know, just looking into the crowd, I'm just like, you know, this lady looks very, she just has a very different atmosphere compared to everyone else. You know, we've seen her around. So it was very nice for us to actually get an acknowledgement of her, and especially from Sumika, and since we know that Sumika has worked here for a while, right? And she goes and she says, "You're a regular," and it's like, damn, dude, right? And she's so much of a regular that she's just like, "Oh, so you guys are bringing back the recommended tea, huh?" I just are like, damn, dude, this lady has been around. She's at some point I'm just like, has she just been here for every single fucking event? She truly is the fucking regular, dude. What a gal this lady is. But I thought that was nice in terms of that acknowledgement, and throughout this whole entire episode, which is a little bit of a fan service-y, because, like, I mean, you can just see the way that that they just upped Yano's boob physics by like 120%. She's not even doing all that much, and it's just wiggling everywhere, and it's just like, what's going on? Like, what is happening, Yano? Like, are you wearing a bra? Why are your boobs so fucking wiggly everywhere? But we can see Yano's rather innocent mind compared to someone like Hime. And where Hime is just on like a big blush every time she sees Yano, and it's just like, oh, Hime, I wonder what's going on there. But it was very interesting that, was it Mai or Sumika, was one of them, who was saying like, oh, you know, maybe this is a little too sexy, don't you think? And then and then Yano said, what do you mean? I'm just a second year high schooler. That can't be me. I can't be sexy. And it's just like, oh, Yana, you poor girl. But also, I do understand. Well, I don't know if I sympathize, right, with her, with the way that she felt after she realizes that, oh, so even though I don't think that it's indecent, everybody else is going to think that it's lewd. You know, like, just because I have giant tits, that, like, this is just a giant fucking lewd zone now, right? It's just like, I can't just wear cute clothes and be cute. Right? Just because I've got these fucking bazongers on my chest, that suddenly it's a fucking lewd outfit now. You know, that whole that anger that Yano has, it's very understandable, and it's just like, yeah, you know, it even the anime itself, right, has made that an issue, because I suppose this was just the anime's way to get you to focus on her tits, other than the camera itself pointing at her tits. It had to make it just jiggle all over the fucking place. And of course, you know, that brings us to, like, the attention of her boobs, just because it's just so outrageous. And in a way, other than the fact that it's fan service, it's a good way to showcase, like, what the issue is, aka her boobs. And I just really enjoy Hime having the thoughts of like, nobody else can see these boobs except for me. And it's just like, alright, Hime, I guess you want to monopolize her boobs, that's fine. Eventually, Yano had to like have a little drape over her. And I'm like, oh dude, that's so sad that she had to have a drape like that. I feel like that brings even more attention to her. I don't know, especially after what just happened. But yeah, we had a lot of we've had a lot of hugs from Yano to Hime, and then Hime's been getting a lot of boobs in her face. No wonder she's over like, only I can get it. Sorry, Kanako, but you can't compete with these bazongas. After that whole situation and Yano getting the vest on, and also with Hime saying like, oh, you shouldn't be ashamed of, you shouldn't be ashamed of all this, which it's good, you really shouldn't. It's just because like other people sees you like that, and it's just like maybe those people should fucking stop, right? And it really does just feel like that unfortunate thing where, you just want to dress out and be cute, but then there will always be people who are going to look at you in ways that you don't want to be looked at, and it's very sad and it's very unfortunate. Anyways, yeah, with Hime saying don't be ashamed, and then she's the one who recommends the vest because that was what she was talking about in the beginning. So here is Yano who has to get the vest in order to cover her boobs, but also keep it from bouncing as much, I guess, because she's got like the vest together and it's buttoned up, so it's not gonna be jiggly as much anymore. Or like, is putting the vest on the same thing as I guess my whole thing is just like, oh, the summer uniform makes Yano's boobs just like spill out. But the other uniform was fine. I guess because she was wearing a vest. I guess that's understandable, because like if you wear a vest, it would make your boobs just a tad bit smaller and also less jiggly. Anyways, with Yano getting that and her telling Hime like, hey, I thought you told me not to be ashamed of myself. Why are you the one who suggested this? And man, when frickin' Hime said, I want your body, wow, I had such a visceral reaction that I had to stop myself. I was just like, what the fuck is going, like, what the hell is happening? But, of course, with Hime, she's just saying, like, oh, I'm jealous of your body, I wish that was me. To which Hime, look, I'm just saying, if y'all start dating, you're gonna be like, maybe I don't need that body, because you already have it for me. And the third and final point, I think. I mean, we've had some scene with Kaneko and Sumika there too, but that's that. It really feels like when we were in the Kaneko and Sumika arc, and we've had like those feel scenes with Yano and Hime. That's how I feel, except it's now switched around. Anyways, the third part is, how long has Hime worked here? How long has she worked here, and why is she still unable to write down orders or copy down orders, or like just doing things? Like she's asking things for Yano, asking things asking Yano for like help with things that I feel like she should have already done, right? But she's like been putting on her cutesy act. And like that's how she's sort of been getting her way through it, and also with Yano helping her, feeling a little begrudgingly helping her. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out like, how long have you been working here? You should at the very least, figure out that you should learn about all of this, and maybe you should. Well, I don't know if her. Like, she could have just put on her little cutesy act and just be like, yeah, I don't understand, right? T is T. I don't know what is going on at all. To which, if they already had the slip with all, like, the flavors of the tea, like, why didn't she just look at it? I guess in her tongue, all she tastes was just tea. She didn't taste, like, the fruits or anything. She didn't even taste the lemon. Like, she didn't even think about how like the tea would have been soured because of the lemon. She was just like, oh, tea just tastes like tea. And it's like, I don't know, maybe if you drank like different sort of like types of black tea without any other flavoring, yeah, I guess. But I don't know, Hime is just well, as Yano says, how long are you gonna stay ignorant? You gotta fucking learn the shit eventually. And man, we saw her just like trying to wiggle her way out of the tea stuff, right? With her quizzing the customers and trying to get them to figure out the answer for her, and then it just fails on her, and Yano had to come and saved her. That's like a point of frustration that I definitely feel. especially for Yano. Like, with Mai, you're right. Mai is more or less the manager, right? She's the one who got her, who hired her, hired Hime. So like, Mai should be the person who should be hard on Hime. Although Mai is just over here like, oh, you need to increase your work power, and then threaten her with the arm. To which, by the way, I know that Hime's getting paid and all that, but the fact that you're using that threat, right? Like the fact that she started working because of the whole arm break thing, okay, I guess it is a kind of a good threat. But I had some really bad memories back when Hime when the people was asking Hime what her tea was and like what flavor it was and everything, and I just really felt that because I had a very short work period at a sushi restaurant, and there were like 52 sushi or some shit, and it was an all you can eat too. So there was a lot of combination, there was a lot of sushi names, and like when I brought everything out, and people ask me, oh, what is this and this and this, and I'm just like, I have no fucking idea. And I had to use the excuse of, oh, it's still my first week here, I don't know, I haven't learned all the names of the sushi yet, so don't fucking ask me. And so it gave me flashback to that where like I could remember the fucking menu, and well, I mean, at that point, you know, it's not like I was threatened to continue to work there. I just didn't like the workplace. I didn't like the way that they didn't train me, essentially. And they just tossed me into the fucking fire, and they just started fucking, like, doing a little fucking criticism and, like, telling me all these shit that I shouldn't have done, even though they never fucking trained me for it, right? I just, you know, I quit that job within like a month just because I got fucking tired of it. But you know, unlike Hime, again, I didn't accidentally break somebody's arm. That was it, right? Mai didn't actually break her arm. She just pretended to break her arm. I think she did, right? Yeah, she pretended to break her arm because she wanted Hime to come in. She blackmailed her. But then where did she get the cast if she didn't actually break her arm? I guess you could, actually no, you could just buy a cast, couldn't you? I don't know. Whatever. All I will say is that Mai is just a fucking con man. Con woman. But yeah, that whole thing with Hime, like, not really wanting to learn the menu, and then not wanting to admit the whole tea stuff, and how it only just tastes like tea to her, and she refuses to learn about it, and she tries to get past her, use her little cutesy act in order to, bypass everything, right? She's just like, oh, see, look, my facade can get me out of almost everything, and then she just got into deeper shit. So, yeah, that's like a little bit of a frustration from Hime, just because like she's refusing to do like the most basic of basic work, right? Even though she is helping the cafe getting a little bit more popular and all that, it's just like doesn't mean that you can't just, you know, not remember the fucking menu and then having to have someone help you all the time. Albeit, you know, they are lucky that this cafe is not big. This is a rather small cafe, so like they could still have a good amount of time helping Hime if she really needed to. and then there's also Sumika and Kaneko. Well, a lot more of Kaneko, but you know, Sumika's here as well. Where the both of them would want to help Hime, and then Yano's just over here like, stop relying on everybody's help. Which, understandable, you know, you gotta be an independent woman, you know. My thoughts overall for the anime, I thought that the first 3 episodes was a little rocky. I felt really, I was getting very bad vibes that this was going to be yet another citrus situation. But after episode 4, or after episode 3, and when we head into episode 4, I thought that it was really good. Well, not really good, but I thought that it was good in the terms of the way that the adaptation was. So I liked that. I thought the going through Kaneko and Sumika's arc again without having really remembered too many things from the manga, I thought that was very nice as well. I thought it was a nice little refresher for me anyways. So I really enjoyed getting to see these characters animated, and you know, the music in the first 3 episodes, I kind of didn't like it. I just felt like there was a lot of pianos and everything, but then, again, once episode 4 and up kicks in, I felt like we had a little bit more of a variety of music. That's what I feel. Or maybe starting episode 3, I felt like we were starting to get a little bit more of a variety, as much as a variety as we could get in terms of, like, how it tries to make itself feel a little classy, because this is like a girls' academy, and there's this fancy, supposedly fancy cafe in the fantasy world where the school exists. I do enjoy the music just a little bit more. There were still some of those like tepid fucking piano pieces that I'm just like, whatever, I don't give a shit. And then there's like that more comedic music that again, I don't typically like these sort of like comedic music, you know, music that just tells you, haha, this is the funny scene, you know, laugh. I don't particularly enjoy it. But yeah, that's basically it on the music. The animation, I thought, was pretty alright. There were some, you know, faraway shots, but faraway shots are usually just kind of, they're kind of a low everywhere, these faraway shots. But I thought that overall, Passion and also Ling Studio did a nice job in just the coloring and the art and everything. I do feel like the coloring sometimes it feels a little bit too bright for me. And also the little colorful motive when we get to see Hime's little thoughts kind of like peeking out, right? And then we see like the little colorful background behind her. I kind of don't like that. I feel like that's a little bit too much. I kind of wish we didn't have that, especially with how kind of bright and colorful this series has already been. Having that low Hime thought and then the very colorful motive in the back, it's just, again, it's a little bit too much. But I really enjoyed the voice acting. I really liked Hime's voice actor. I also really liked Yano's as well. Kanako and Sumika, they felt very respective of how their character would sound. I thought Mai was pretty nice as well. And then we've got Nene. And then Yoko, of course she fucking sounds like that. Of course she does. And, God, there was something else that I wanted to talk about that I currently can't remember at the top of my head. Oh, the drama, of course. I did say in the beginning of the series that I hope that the anime hurts me and not Passion that's hurting me. And in the end, the anime didn't really hurt me all that much as I expected it would be, because one of the things that really amped up my anxiety when I first read the manga was around where episode 3 was, where you see Hime feeling like people are seeing past her facade, and like she's getting like very anxious and very suspicious and very paranoid of people when they're talking about something that she feels like they're seeing through her facade. Right, with her finding out that Yano is actually Yano, the girl who had told on her back in elementary. Right, that scene like really got me when I first read it for the first time. But unfortunately, it falls under episode 3, which is the 3 episodes that is very rocky, and I unfortunately didn't really get to feel that sort of pain. I guess, well, actually, now that I think about it, I guess in the end, with that part, the anime didn't hurt me. It was just Passion and Link Studio, I guess. But mainly Passion. But past that, I enjoyed Hime and Yano's arc. I, very much enjoyed Kaneko and Sumika's arc as well. And as I've mentioned before, I am in serious need of a reread for Kaneko and Sumika's arc, especially with like the current arc that we're having right now. I just need to reread through everything and then just, or at the very least, maybe I'll just wait until the current arc is over and then I'll reread everything. I don't know, maybe I should do it right now. Well, not right now, but I mean like before the arc finishes. Okay. But other than that,
I got nothing else on the brain, but if I do have something else, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around. Again, I appreciate those who have been with me throughout this entire journey, and uh, I'll just see you guys when I see you guys.